My mother always told me, son, you are special. And because I believed her, and because I still believe her up to this day, I try to have a very, very different crypto channel to what is typical here on YouTube. The typical thing here on YouTube is that people don't care about conflict of interest whatsoever. People buy a cryptocurrency and then promote it on their YouTube, generate attention for their cryptocurrency, the price goes up, and then they sell. They basically pump and dump on their audience. Happens time and time again. I know it because we in the premium, right, we've tracked different influencer wallets. So we know where influencer buys, when they then publish a video, and when they then sell. So we see this live. That's the first kind of simple conflict of interest. Another one, also super pervasive, is sponsored content. Potentially sponsored content that's not even disclosed. So I get contacted several times a week by different crypto projects that try to sell their marketing budget to me, right? They say, can you please talk about us? Can you make an analysis on us? We give you X amount of dollars and just let us know your terms and we can go ahead. And the problem is a lot of influencers do this, right? It's easy money, it's quick money. And again, we sometimes track this, right? We've got the wallets of different influencer marketing agencies, and we know when they pay out to different influencers. So that's a problem. It's a problem because those YouTubers only play the short game, right? They might exit the whole crypto space as a whole once the next bear market comes, right? Because their reputation is completely done afterwards. You see this, for example, with Ben Armstrong, right? BitBoy Crypto. It even leaked, for BitBoy Crypto, how much he charges for different things, how much he charges for promotional tweet, how much he charges for promotional video. That thing leaked. I try to find it and post it over here in case I do. And because these kind of things are so pervasive, they're everywhere, I get accused for this as well. I'll put another post over here. This was a comment below a recent video. The issue that's described in the comment is slightly different. It's again, conflict of interest though. It's that a lot of YouTubers pre-publish their content to their premium members, to their paid members, to then later, a few hours later, publish this on their YouTube. But again, this is an issue, right? It's an issue because the premium members can then buy the asset, they push up the price, they then wait for the video to get published on YouTube, the general audience watches the video, buys up the token then, and then the premium members dump on the YouTube audience. All of those things are super common, and that's why I believe that this channel is different, right? My mother was right. I never take money from any crypto project or from anyone whatsoever, right? I do take money for affiliate links for the hardware wallet, the Ledger hardware wallet, and for TradingView, right? So there's the charting software TradingView. I have affiliate links for that down below. That's the only thing I have. I don't have affiliate links for centralized exchanges. I don't want you guys to get rug pulled. I personally use decentralized exchanges. I don't take any money from any crypto projects that I get offered all the time. And I also never publish any content earlier for the premium members versus the general public. The premium members simply get additional intel. They get some trades that YouTube doesn't get, right? They know, for example, when other YouTubers buy something before they publish something. They get specific tutorials on how to do wallet tracking, on how to do back testing, on how to do portfolio allocation, etc. That's my premium. It's about knowledge, it's about tracking, it's not about front running my own audience, right? I want to build a community. This is the long-term goal. I want to build a community that over the long term wins in crypto. Crypto is not a magic money machine, right? It's still player versus player if you just look at it in terms of trading, right? If you look at this in terms of outperforming just buying and holding Bitcoin. If you want to get more than just buying and holding Bitcoin, you have to take the money from someone, right? It's player versus player. And so the way I want to set this up is I want to elevate the skill of the premium community, or maybe even the community here on YouTube. I want to elevate the skill so high that the majority of the people in this community actually win. So that's the idea. So that's why I don't just talk about here, this is that cryptocurrency, and here are some random lines on the chart, and I think it's going up or down. I always try to sprinkle in some kind of general knowledge. I always say, here, this is the kind of tool I use. Here, this is the kind of reasoning I have, why I think this might go up or down. Here is where the supply charts, where you can get those supply charts. Right? I always share the tools that I use. And you can then apply that knowledge, obviously, also for other cryptocurrencies, right? So I don't just try to randomly promote any coins. And I also never buy before publishing any YouTube video, right? I always do my analysis. I then publish that content at the same time to YouTube as to Premium. And then several hours afterwards, that's when I might buy something. So you always have the possibility to potentially front run me, but I never have the possibility to front run you. People know my wallets, especially the Premium members, they know my wallets. They know when I buy or sell. They can see that I always just buy afterwards, that I always just sell afterwards when I've already announced it. So this is super important for me. For me, integrity and minimizing conflict of interest is super important, because this is the only way to differentiate yourself in a market that is so full of conflict of interest, so full of people that simply just want to take your money. I don't want to take the money of my audience. I want to take the money of other people's audiences. Right? I want to beat the market. I want our community as a whole to beat the market. I don't want that this community is player versus player within the community. I don't want that Premium dumps on YouTube, and I don't want that I dump on Premium or I dump on YouTube. I want all of us to beat the market versus people that aren't as skilled, that aren't as informed, right? I want to elevate the skill level of everybody. I want our members to help each other to elevate their skills. And with that elevated skill, of course, over time, money should flow to us. Because this is how I see crypto fundamentally, right? Crypto fundamentally is a game of skill versus luck. You've got skill and luck, both of it. Similar to online poker. I used to play online poker professionally a few years back. You've got both skill and luck. But the more you play the game, the more you trade, the less the luck component becomes important, the more the luck component shrinks, and the more the skill component shines through, right? It's the same with a casino, right? When you play a casino game and you do it 1,000 times, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose. If you only play it a few times, you might win. It's the same with crypto. If you play crypto for long enough and you actually have a skill edge, so you have the probabilities in your favor, over time you should be winning. And if we as a community can elevate our skills high enough, we can help each other enough that in the end we are better than the average market participant in crypto, then I believe we can all win. That's the idea, right? We as a community can win. Of course, not all of crypto can win, right? It's still player versus player, but we as a community can win because we earned enough skill. That's the whole idea. So if you want to be part of this journey, then feel free to subscribe, and a like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. Cheers.